Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Magic in Orlando. Well, for Orlando, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And another NBA season about to start. Shaq, we've talked about it. You can feel, an air of excitement that's a little different than in years past.
There's a number of talented teams all wanting that ring. I've said this before, Kenny has said it many times, it could be one of the best seasons we've seen in a while, including what Golden State did last year winning the ring.
That was an incredible run. But some teams that looked unstoppable last year will start to show some cracks in their armor. But the other teams that didn't look like much on paper last year, beginning of the season, are now looking like they will surprise.
And that is it for now as we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports Group.
Oh, DJ Khaled, Convict Music, we the best, we taking over. Listen, spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia.
Sold-out Amway Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here in Orlando, it's interconference basketball as the Magic look to defend home court at the Amway Center. And the Magic start out with the ball. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for New Orleans right now, Pondexter and Davis fill up the forward slots. Tyreke Evans out there with Thomas. And it's Ashik in at the 5. Harris. Evans with the rebound. And so here is New Orleans. Davis kicks to Pondexter. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Evans against Payton. Kicks to Oladipo. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Hits the jump hook. And here's Evans. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Davis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Payton dishes to Oladipo. Pelicans with the rebound.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Payton drives in. Here's Vucevic.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And that just has to improve, guys. The free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Davis with a screen on Oladipo. And that's Evans penetrating. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Payton kicks to Harris. He dishes it to Vucevic. Shot from 12. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Vucevic has got 5 now. Evans with it. He feeds it to Thomas. Ashik the screen for Thomas. From the wing. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
To the paint. Kicks to Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around. A wide open look here for Oladipo. No good from outside. And Thomas, here we go. Davis has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it play.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Now here is Harris. Rebound by Pondexter.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And Thomas has it in the corner. Pass to Davis. There's a good screen. 5 on the clock. Thomas with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Poke loose. The Magic trail by 8. Dishes to Payton. On the wing, Harris. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Outside Thomas. With the fadeaway. And Oladipo pulls it down.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Payton passes to Harris. Harris missing again.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Thomas a screen. The shot's good from Evans. Evans has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Payton, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Harris. Rebound, Evans.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
Payton outside. Vucevic down low. Working on Ashik.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Payton dishes to Harris. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And that's now 9 points for Vucevic. Pelicans leading by 10. Here's Evans. He's got 6. Pass to Thomas. Drops in the layup for 2.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Now, here's Oladipo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now. Another bucket in the paint, that's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Payton, following the basket by Anthony Davis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Magic have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Nikola Vucevic.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. And the Pelicans making a change here. Anderson's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Pelicans leading by 13. Now here is Davis. 8 points for him. Evans kicks to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way. That's good from Davis on the assist by Thomas. And that's now 10 points for Anthony Davis.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Now here is Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That's good.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Evans kicks to Thomas. The dish to Pondexter. It's Evans on the wing. No good. Good D by Payton. The Magic trail by 13. Oladipo outside. Got a hand on it. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. Anderson can't get it to go.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Back to Harris. Shot misses. And New Orleans will come the other way.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't got one to fall in the court.
Assist from Tyreke Evans. Timeout on the court. Charge 4.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your man dancers.
Watson. He's checked in for Elfrid Payton. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Holiday's checked in. Here is Watson. Oladipo outside. Feeds to Watson. Now the pass to Harris. To the middle. By inside. Defended by Anderson. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Pelicans call.
Here's Holiday. To the wing on the left. Here's the three, and he gets it to go.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now, here's Watson. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots from 12. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Vucevic has got 14 points.
I don't think there's much more you can ask of a player to start the game. I mean, he's 6 for 7 early.
And Holiday kicks to Anderson. The feed to Davis. The wide open look here for Holiday. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Pelicans lead by 18. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Scott Skiles. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage of both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
And thank you, Doris. That's good. Anderson's got 5 points so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Now here's Davis. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Kicks it to Holiday. And Davis now top of the key. Clock at 4. Another one falls for New Orleans.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Watson with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And here's Fry from the arc. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Pelicans shooting their first foul shot of the night. Free throw no good for Thomas. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Oladipo. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Here's Davis. Makes it off the glass. Davis has got 14.
And no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Pelicans ahead, just dominating this one. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus.
A lot of face-up, like to do the one dribble pull-up. You like to do the one dribble, fade back off one leg. I haven't got there yet, but catching the ball at the elbow, catching the ball at the nail.
Well, I'll tell you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hit.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Boy, have they come out strong. Just some tremendous offense.
Guys fully in control and stroking it well.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Cunningham is out there with Anderson. And it's Ashik in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Fournier. He kicks it to Nicholson. Harris against Anderson. Here's Vucevic. Misses off the right iron. Pelicans leading by 22. Pass to Cunningham. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Fournier for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Fournier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Ashik. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Ashik's got his first 2 points of the night. The Magic trail by 21. Payton kicks to Harris. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Tobias Harris.
Hey, kid, you ready?
That one is off. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Magic. And the Pelicans also making a change. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Omer Ashik. He hits the second from the line. Pelicans leading by 20. And Holiday kicks to Cunningham. He dishes it to Anderson. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Payton kicks to Fournier. Back to Payton. Stolen by Holiday. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Anderson passes to Gordon. Now Holiday. Anderson outside. Launches it. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Fournier, defended by Gordon. That's tipped. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. The Magic making the switch here. Gordon's checked in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Nicholson. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
16 feet away. Another one falls for New Orleans.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Payton outside. He feeds it to Dedmon. They set the pick. Payton against Holiday. Payton dishes to Dedmon. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Payton drives in. Dishes it to Fournier. Can they get it? He squares up and sinks it. Fournier's got 5 points now this quarter. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Outside Holiday, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Here's Fournier. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Fournier's got 7 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Gordon goes in from 10 feet out. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And Anderson kicks to Ajinça. With his first shot attempt. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
And checking out the numbers for Jrue Holiday. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 15 points a game. 7 assists and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jason Smith is checked in for Nicholson. And it's Hezonja in for Fournier.
Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. 12th in steal, 12th in points off turnovers. And they were in the top half of the league in field goal percentage as a team. And part of that was due to the fact that they were a little inconsistent offensively.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Hey, that free throw, no good. Some changes for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Anderson. Pondexter comes in for Dante Cunningham. And Tyreke Evans subbed in for Jrue Holiday. He hits the second from the line. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Evans kicks to Gordon. Passes to Davis. The shot is off. Gordon with the defensive effort. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The dish now to Dedmon. Magic moving the ball around. Now here's Payton. He's tightly guarded. Evans with the steal. Lets it go from 11. Here's Davis. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Magic shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Nice shot by Smith.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now here's Evans. 6 points for him. Davis sets a screen. That's a 2 from Gordon. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Just 5 on the clock. Excellent use of the screen that time.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Evans kicks to Gordon. The pass to Davis. There's a screen. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
So it's Orlando now. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Feeds it to Smith. It's a big high pass and goes in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Pondexter. And there's the feed to Gordon. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Gordon's got 6 here in this quarter.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
To the wing right side. There's a good screen. Smith with a screen on Gordon. Kicks it to Dedmon. Pass to Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The 15-footer. Smith, no luck.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
That shot wide open. 20 points for Davis.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Soft touch off the glass. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
The Pelicans call timeout.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And
they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Postseason basketball and the other stayed at home. You wouldn't have known it in their matchups.
yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for New Orleans. Thomas comes in for Eric Gordon. Here's Evans. He has 6. Thomas kicks to Pondexter. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Oladipo outside. Down low. Vucevic Kendrick Perkins grabs the miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Harris misses.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Now here's Evans. 8 points for him. He kicks to Thomas. Shoots from the baseline. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
Oladipo, good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Evans outside. Screen by Perkins. Evans passes to Perkins. It's stolen by Harris. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. They set the screen. Oladipo goes in. Thomas with the block.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Perkins dishes to Evans. It's stolen by Oladipo. He feeds it to Watson. With 1 on the clock, that misses. Would have counted had it gone in. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. New Orleans on top, running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 22 points, 2 assists, and 8 rebounds. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it's Shaq-like?
That's a good one.
Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that strategy.
Check. What'd you think about Orlando?
Well, first of all, Ernie, they were atrocious on the boards. Getting tough on the glass has got to be the first thing they address. There is no way they can come back into the game unless they show more fight in the paint. If not, Ernie, they're going to be barbecue chicken.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Davis playing very well. 8 rebounds, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
Let's go.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Inside, it's Fry and Vucevic. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Scott Skiles starts the second half.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And Oladipo kicks to Payton. Vucevic a screen on Evans. Payton drives in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, shooting 2. Elfrid Payton.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Payton. O'Marash, he's checked in for Kendrick Perkins. And both free throws good for Payton. The Pelicans shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Davis sets a screen. Evans kicks to Thomas. There's the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And that's 15 points for T.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Evans passes to Thomas. Kicks it out to Evans. Here's Hushik. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Magic shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Payton kicks to Harris. Oladipo sets the screen for Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
And let's take a look now. Anthony Davis's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. First in blocks, 4th in scoring, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And there was a block party up in here last season. Woo-hoo-wee! Clearly the best at what he does in that regard.
Now here's Evans. 8 points for him. Here's Hushik. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Thomas against Oladipo. Harris outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one's on Evans. For Orlando, they have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
Tobias Harris.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. New Orleans gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Evans outside. Thomas against Oladipo. Hushik the screen for Thomas. Double team on Thomas. He dishes it to Davis. Shot clock at 5. No dice from the high post. And for the Magic, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Passes it to Harris. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And it's 7 points for Tobias Harris.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Davis sets a screen. Oladipo against Thomas. To the paint. Goes up off the pick. And then Ashik with the dunk.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Ashik's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Here's the screen. Harris dishes to Vucevic. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Thomas got his 3rd rebound tonight. It's Evans on the wing. And another 3 for New Orleans.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Payton kicks to Harris. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. That's good.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Thomas against Oladipo. The fadeaway, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
No good from Fry. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the 3rd. A 75% clip. And it's Evans missing. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Payton outside. That's good. Payton's got his 2nd basket of the night. New Orleans has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Evans passes to Davis. Dishes it to Ashik. And he gets it to go. Ashik's got 8 points.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
There's the pass to Fry. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. Pelicans, number 1.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
And here's Evans. He's got 11. Left side, Thomas. Baseline J on the way. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Payton with the ball. Now Thomas defending.
Pull the trigger.
And it's Harris off the drive. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Andrew Nicholson comes in for Channing Frye. Isanya, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Victor Oladipo. The Pelicans have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great 3rd quarter for them offensively. There's the dish to Ashik. High post try. Fournier pulls it down. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Feeds it to Smith. And the layup is good. Smith's got 6.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 19. Davis setting the pick for Thomas. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there. Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Now here is Davis. 22 points for him, and he gets it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Pass to Azania. Smith on the wing. Here's the screen. Stolen by Ashik.
Get back, get back!
Here's Davis. Again, the Pelicans score.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Here's Payton. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. And Fournier kicks to Nicholson. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Evans leading the charge. And then Thomas with the jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here are the Magic now, following the score by New Orleans. And there's the feed to Fournier. Will not go. This is off the front iron. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Payton against Thomas. And finished off by Davis.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
The Magic have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Fournier. He's guarded by Thomas. Shot to stop the run. So for the Magic, Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Andrew Nicholson. And it's Watson in for Payton. New Orleans has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Evans kicks to Ashik. Pass to Pondexter. He feeds it to Evans. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
What a great game for Evans in this one. He's got 11 points and 8 dimes. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And Orlando making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Here is Watson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And Fournier kicks to Watson. Another miss by Orlando. New Orleans dictating the flow. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
New Orleans has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Kicks to Thomas. He dishes it to Davis. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And Davis sends it back. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyways, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Now here's Ashik. He's got 8. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Thomas. And that's now 30 points for Anthony Davis. Magic have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Watson kicks to Fournier. There's the pick. Passes it to Hazanya. Right wing. Dishes it to Fournier. Stolen by Thomas. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here's Hazanya. Can't get it to go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Thomas. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No slowing him down. Just some incredible numbers for Thomas. 25 points and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line earlier. That free throw good from Thomas. So for the Magic, Fry comes in for Hazanya. And it's Oladipo in for Fournier. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 32 seconds left in the third. Outside Gordon. He kicks to Dedmon. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Watson for 3. And he gets it to go. Watson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Evans kicks to Thomas. Outside Davis. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pelicans on top as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Orlando now. So the Pelican 5 right now. The big men are Anderson and Davis. Thomas is out there with Holiday, and it's Cunningham in at the small forward. Now here's Watson. Gordon dishes to Watson. 5 to shoot. And Oladipo, here we go. Thomas with the block. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. The 10-footer. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists here tonight.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Gordon. Screen by Smith. Oladipo outside. The pass to Gordon. There's the screen. There's the dish to Watson. Oladipo for 3, and that is good.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Outside Thomas. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. It's Davis with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Watson kicks to Nicholson. Oladipo with a screen on Anderson. Nicholson's shot is off.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Oladipo against Holiday. Upside Thomas. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Makes it off the glass. Davis has got 12 points in just the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Nicholson kicks to Oladipo. There's the pick. Top of the key. And it's Oladipo again missing.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Feeds it to Thomas. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 8 now on the night. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Smith the pass to Nicholson. The feed to Oladipo. Looking to end the run, and that one's good.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
The Pelicans have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Now here is Davis. Pass to Anderson. The 17-footer. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Back to Thomas. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Davis, here we go. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Here's Watson. The Pelicans make their last shot. On the wing, Gordon. Pass to Watson. He feeds it to Nicholson. Smith left side. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got his 5th rebound in this one. The open shot, Holiday. And it's New Orleans scoring again. Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Oladipo outside. In the corner, Smith with it. And it's off the back rim, no good. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Thomas dishes to Holiday. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And 11 points for Drew Holiday.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Now, here is Smith. Kicks it to Watson. From the arc. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Passes it to Anderson. From downtown. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Here is Watson. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago. On the wing, Gordon pulls it up. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Oladipo, good.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Holiday with it. Outside Thomas. He dishes it to Davis. Holiday attacking. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And that's 13 points for Drew Holiday. The Magic shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Smith, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Thomas. Davis kicks to Cunningham. Davis inside. He's against Gordon, and it's Davis missing. Orlando's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Oladipo outside. Gordon with the screen for Oladipo. Inside. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
What a game for Holiday. 13 points and 9 assists. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
That free throw, no good for the Magic. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Jason Smith. Hezonja comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for New Orleans. Gordon comes in for Thomas. He hits the second from the line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's Nicholson, and Eric Gordon pulls it down.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and he still hasn't registered a single point.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Now, here's Watson. Dishes it to Nicholson. Fournier in the corner. Now the pass to Hezonja. Off target from three-point range. New Orleans dictating the flow. In the corner, it's Gordon. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now, here's Watson. Up and in on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Anderson kicks to Ajinça. It's tipped. Now, here's Watson. Pass to Hezonja. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Anderson. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Orlando's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. To the middle. Here's Holiday. Gordon, the pass to Cunningham. And here's Anderson from the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
And it's the Magic with the ball. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot.
You could see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but just didn't get it to go.
Holiday dishes to Anderson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Anderson's got 21 in the game.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Here's Azania. At the top of the key, Nicholson. 6 to shoot. Fournier's shot is off.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for New Orleans.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And, guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Magic.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Thomas. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's Nicholson after Eric Gordon's bucket. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Finished off the break.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Now, here's Watson. Trying to get back on track. That's tipped. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Holiday kicks to Anderson. The three-pointer, no good. To the left side wing. Fournier for 3. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Now Gordon. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Anthony, certainly a great win here tonight. What was the key to what this team is doing right now when you guys are playing like this?
Yeah, we just got to stay aggressive. And we just did that in the second half. It started in the first quarter when we came out. Our offense was clicking, but most important, our defense was clicking. And then when you do that, it's hard to beat us.
Stay aggressive, Anthony. Thank you so much, guys.
Doris, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's move on to our Jordan Player of the Game. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed 1.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.